Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Nick from Rise Up Sports and I'm back with another video. Today going to be ranking running backs. So this is the continuation of the series of ranking NFL players. I've done quarterbacks, wide receivers, and cornerbacks, and now I'm rating running backs. It's kind of the last main one. Y'all want me to do like linebackers or kickers or something? I don't really know, but I think for running backs is the last like big position. Tight ends maybe as well, but running backs is kind of the big one, and this one's going to be interesting. As you can see now, I have here a tier list for, this is technically, it was called a fantasy football tier list, but these look like, 40 of the best running backs in the NFL in my opinion. So here we have these 3 rookies. I don't think any of these guys are rookies. I'm going through and looking, and it looks like all of these guys are players that are not rookies, and the rookies we have here: Breece Hall, Dameon Pierce, I believe that's who that is, and James Cook. And the rest of these guys are active players that have played before, I guess, in the NFL. So here we go with our rankings. I have 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 20, 20 through 30, and 30 through 37, because there are 37. Just wanted to give a top 5, a top 10, a top 20, top 30, and then I have kind of 30 through 37 are kind of like, they're decent running backs, but they're not anything like super special. And so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have to just go and rank based like in order here, and we'll have to rearrange a little bit. Or should we do it the other? I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to just start like this and we'll see. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to start in the 30 through 37. Now that doesn't mean he's a bad running back, and I think he probably will get moved up. But just right now, when I'm thinking of NFL running backs, I don't love him as an option. The same kind of goes for his backfield mate this year, Ronald Jones. I mean, both of these guys are decent running backs, but nothing special. And when I look at some of these other guys, I'm just like, they're not like, gosh, they're maybe in the 20 through 30, but I just don't know yet. Aaron Jones is, I'm gonna say 6 through 10. I think he's one of the 10 best running backs in the NFL. He's really, really good. He always is a producer. He's a hard-hitting running back. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's just very versatile, and that's what you look for in a running back. Now, Dalvin Cook is one of the top 5. He might even be number 1. I don't really know. He is way up there. He destroys whoever he plays against. He's just a monster, and I would not want to be a defensive player trying to stop him. Chase Edmonds got traded to the Miami Dolphins. Chase Edmonds, I'm going to put him at the end of this tier. I think he's pretty good. At Arizona last year, he played pretty well. So we'll see what he does this year with the Dolphins. Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon used to be so good. Now I think he's in the bottom half of starting running backs. I think he's better than Ronald Jones, but I don't think he's better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's kind of in this tier for me right now. David Montgomery, another guy in this tier. I'm going to have to start moving players up. So I'm going to move Clyde Edwards-Helaire up. I'm going to move Melvin Gordon up too, because when I'm looking at this, I don't think David Montgomery is that good. That's just my opinion of him. He's been in a bad situation, and maybe that's why he's not been good. But people are going to flame me because I know a lot of people have said David Montgomery is really good, and he's just in a bad situation, but I just haven't seen it really. I think he has potential, but it just isn't there. Kareem Hunt is definitely 11 through 20. He's really, really good. Very talented. Can do a lot of things, including some off the field stuff that we won't talk about. Is this Tony? I think this is Tony Pollard. Yeah, I believe this is Tony Pollard. I'm going to put him... I'll put him in this tier in the 20 through 30s. I'm gonna really have to rearrange, but he's at the very end. I think he actually is a better running back than David Montgomery. Not sure why I'm hating on David Montgomery so much, but I just don't trust him. Rashad Penny had a good end of the year last year. He's probably at the very last bit of this year. I think he's one of the worst starting running backs, but not the worst, if that makes sense. I might move him up a little bit in front of Pollard. This is, who is this? This is oh yeah, Michael Carter. He's not a rookie. Michael Carter right now, he's probably in this tier again. I mean, I'm kind of throwing everybody I don't really know into this tier, and I'll adjust at the end. So watch till the end if you want to see my final rankings. Ramondre Stevenson is not there yet, so I'm going to put him in here. He's probably at the very top of this tier. By the end of the year, I could see him up in here somewhere. Josh Jacobs, definitely 11 through 20. He's really talented. People are going to think, that some of these guys are better, but I just don't see it yet because I think Josh Jacobs has proven that he's been really good when he's healthy. And I'm basing all this when players are healthy. J.K. Dobbins, we really haven't seen, and that's what makes it hard to rank. It really makes it hard to rank J.K. Dobbins because I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna put him there because we haven't seen him. Travis Etienne, same thing. I just don't know, and I have to put them down here because they haven't played. They have a lot of potential, but they haven't played. Elijah Mitchell, he's at the very end of this tier. I think Elijah Mitchell is a very talented running back, like extremely talented running back. And I think he'll have a good year this year. This is Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is not that good. He's really not. I think he's better than these guys, but he's not that good. Derrick Henry is a top 5 running back. I think I would, I take Dalvin Cook or Derrick Henry. I'm going to go Dalvin Cook just because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Derrick Henry is more of just a powerful runner. Damian Harris, I think he has potential. I think he's very high in the 20s. Maybe he's better. I think he's better than... I think he's right before Melvin Gordon. James Conner, he's in this tier as well. Najee Harris, it's 1 year. I got to put him here too. And I'm a Steelers fan, and I'm even putting Najee here. I think he's probably right after Melvin Gordon, I would say, right after Rashad Penny. I really like Najee Harris a lot. And I think after another year of what he did, I think he can go higher. But just for right now, I just can't put him there. Joe Mixon is somewhere in the 6 to 10 range. He's very talented as well. Very good. Leonard Fournette, probably 11 through 20. I wouldn't quite put him higher than that right now. DeAndre Swift is another one who had a really good end to last year. I'm going to put him at the very end. I think he's like the 20th best. Nick Chubb is a top 5 running back. I think almost without a doubt. I think it's going to come down here to a couple running backs. I'm going to have to slide down to 6 through 10. But I think Nick Chubb has to be up there. Cam Akers. It's hard to rank him too. I'm going to put him here. I think Cam Akers, it's hard to rank Cam Akers because he's talented but also has not been healthy a lot. Devin Singletary is not a good running back. He's just not a good running back at all. Let's see. Is AJ Dillon? AJ Dillon's kind of at that same around 20th best. Javonte Williams is another guy who really is talented and I think can easily move up. I'm gonna put these guys right next to each other. How do I put Najee Harris behind them? I gotta put Najee in front of Melvin Gordon, I think. Austin Eckler is in that 6 through 10 range. Really talented guy, can kind of do everything. Cordero Patterson is more of a receiver. So I'm going to put him in the 20 through 30 range. I think he's probably in the last spot in that range. I would say Ramondre Stevenson, I feel like, is getting disrespected a little bit. This is Devin Singletary. Yeah, we said that. Okay. Just making sure I got everything straight. Alvin Kamara, I think he's in the 6 through 10. He just has not been healthy. When healthy, he's very talented, but he's going to be the guy, I think, to go down here. I think he's really close. If he's not top 5, he's definitely number 6 for me, I would say. Zeke has fallen off a lot. He just has. I honestly think he is probably 18th through 20th. Cam Akers also, I'm going to move down here now that I'm seeing it. I'm going to have to change some things around, obviously. But Christian McCaffrey is a top 5 running back. What did I just do? Sorry. Where did Christian McCaffrey go? Here. No, Christian McCaffrey is a top 5 running back when healthy. Problem is he hasn't been healthy. And so with Alvin Kamara and McCaffrey, they're both, like, in my personal opinion, in my personal beliefs, if Christian McCaffrey is healthy, he's the best running back in football. He's just so talented, can do so many things. But I just can't put him there right now. Saquon, I think, is still a top 10 running back, just not at that tier of top 5. Antonio Gibson, I'm going to put in 11 through 20. I think he's mega talented. And I think it's hard. And then I'm going to put Jonathan Taylor as a top 5 running back. Probably 4 or 5. I'm going to put him at number 4. Just, it's really tough for me when I rank these top guys. I think my top 10 is correct. I just don't know about the order of it. But I truly do believe Dalvin Cook right now is the best running back in the league. I really do believe that. And I think this top 5 is correct. The order of it is kind of interesting because Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry very close, and Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey very close. I mean, is it recency bias to put Jonathan Taylor as the 4th best? You know, like it's just really hard for me. These two could go either way, but I think Alvin Kamara is number 6. I think he's a pretty clear number 6 for me. Aaron Jones 7, Joe Mixon 8, Austin Eckler 9, Saquon 10. I think that's pretty accurate. So I have these guys. Now I have to rank this. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I need 2 more up here in this tier. Who am I going to add? I think Najee Harris is a top 20 running back. I don't think I can put him lower. And who else am I going to put up there? Ooh, this is tough. Something's telling me to go Clyde Edwards-Helaire up there. Because he is talented. He's just really small. Damian Harris is good. Javonte Williams. I'm going to put Javonte Williams up there as number 20. Yeah, I like that. Now this order is interesting. I think DeAndre Swift has to be number 12. Josh Jacobs 13. I like Elijah Mitchell at 14. Fournette 15. AJ Dillon 16. Zeke at 17. I'm going to put Zeke a little higher. I think he's right in front of Elijah Mitchell still. But he's still talented when he gets the ball. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think that's fair. I think Najee Harris is better than Antonio Gibson. But I don't know that. I think he's better than AJ Dillon as well. But he's right here, right in this range. I would put Fournette in front of Najee Harris for now. And then this is another 10, and then this is 7. So this is my list. I put Cam Akers. I gotta keep Chase Edmonds in front of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Damian Harris. I think Melvin Gordon is good there. Rashad Penny. Yeah, Johnny Pollard, Michael Gallup, James Conner. I think Michael Carter. James Conner, I think, is better than Rashad Penny by a little bit. And then you have your 30 through 37, not bad players, just not great ones. With who's this? Miles Sanders, and then Ramondre Stevenson. I think all of these guys right here that I'm putting here, I think could go up. Like J.K. Dobbins, Travis Etienne. The only reason they're there is honestly because they haven't been healthy. No, we haven't seen them healthy. But I think when healthy, they are way up there, like potentially 11 through 20 range. But yeah, this is my tier list for all the NFL running backs. It's my ranking. If you have a problem with it, let me know in the comments. It's really, for me, it's really hard to disagree with my top 10. the only ones I could see that you could put in the top 10 would be like Kareem Hunt or DeAndre Swift. Other than that, I don't think I could put anybody else in the top 10. People are going to want to some people might put Najee Harris in the top 10. I just don't think he's there yet. I think he's close, but I don't think he's there. And obviously, if you're a fan of one of these guys or one of these teams, you're going to think your guy is higher. But this is unbiased as I can be. I am a Steelers fan, and I'm putting Najee Harris at, 17? So, I mean, I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can. People also probably would say Christian McCaffrey is in 6 through 10 right now. And I could see a lot of people disagreeing that Alvin Kamara should be at 5 and McCaffrey should be at 6. And I can see that. I don't agree, but I could see it. So, anyway, that is my rankings for NFL running backs. If you have any other tier lists you want me to do, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next Rise Up Sports.